I just wanted to address ringing a recruiter before sending your CV in. My thoughts on this are 100%. If there's a number being displayed in the ad, be proactive, give it a call, don't miss out on the opportunity. But here's where we run into the problem. If you are calling and you actually get a chance and you're lucky enough to get through to a recruiter, keeping in mind, recruiters can get over 30, 50 calls a day. If they answered every call, they simply would not be able to get any work done. So winner, chicken dinner, and you actually do get through. Okay guys, so this one's really important. A couple of things that you need to know before reaching out, picking up the phone and making a call to that recruiter in regards to a certain job that you may be interested in. It is so important to build rapport with the recruiter, just like you'd be aiming to do if you were actually in a first round interview. The key is rapport. The last thing that you want to do is ring a recruiter, put them through the ringer, ask them a million questions, somewhat like the Spanish Inquisition.
Confess!
To get to the nuts and bolts of why I wanted to make this video, I want some viewers hopefully to understand and to, I guess, essentially educate people on why recruiters won't necessarily give out who the particular company is when someone calls them. Okay, so firstly, number one reason, believe it or not guys, there's actually some recruitment companies out there, and typically the big names that have the resources behind them, that actually have people calling all day. It's their sole responsibility and purpose to call recruiter ads and to try and find out who their clients are for a little bit of poaching. Secondly, number two, some companies out there who may choose to recruit externally, they may not be posting ads internally, therefore they do wish to remain anonymous and like to keep their recruiting practices and strategies private. Lastly, number three, and this is probably because of the first two that I've already given, is it simply might be someone's SOP. It might be their standard operating practice. It should be every recruitment company's standard operating practice to run through this vetting process. And if you think about any other company that you may call, the first thing that you're going to be asked to do is to identify yourself. This is why a recruiter needs to have a CV hot in his hand so that he can act on a company's behalf or on a candidate's behalf. He can jump onto LinkedIn, he can do a bit of a vetting process so he can identify who he's actually speaking to, moreover for privacy reasons, and then he can then be in a position to give full disclosure. I hope this has helped a couple of people out there, because recruiters do receive a huge amount of calls on a daily basis, quite hard to get a hold of. And I guess if you're a recruiter watching this video, don't be a dick. Take 5 minutes out of your day to explain to a candidate how the process looks. Educate people, don't brush them off. Just remember, a candidate doesn't necessarily remember what you said to them, but they'll always remember how you make them feel. If you make them feel good, you take that 2 minutes out of your day to explain the reasons why, and you just don't fob them off. That's going to come back and possibly reward you one day.